Do you remember your sales commission spreadsheet?
Yes.
Now, I noticed when we were looking at it that you had a January, February, March tab, worksheet tab, and then you had a quarter one summary.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how have you been doing those summaries?
Well, what I do is I get my calculator out and I add up everything for, let's say, Jane Jones. And then I come over here on Q1 summary and I put her sales there.
Okay, don't have to do that.
Oh, well, that's great.
Excel offers the opportunity to create formulas that works between the different worksheets.
Okay.
In fact, you can actually pull data from different files if you needed to. All right, so now that we're on the quarter one summary, and we're going to start this in cell D2, so we're on cell D2.
Okay.
We're going to go to the Data tab, and over in your Data Tools, we're going to choose Consolidate.
All right.
Now, notice you have several function options. Sum is there, and notice, for example, you could do an average. You could find the maximum, or whatever option you want there. There's several different things that you can use as far as functions, but we'll stay with sum. That's probably the most common one there.
Okay.
Reference has to do with where is the data that I want to add.
Okay.
So we're going to click on the little red arrow to the right so we can go collect our cells. And we're going to collect from January. And our sales data is in what area?
It would be in D2 through D7.
Right. So we're going to choose that. And then click on the little red arrow and it brings us back here, and we need to get more data than just January, don't we? So we click Add, and if we go to the February tab and we highlight the same range. The beauty of this is if the sales for some reason on the February tab were in a different column, we could go select that.
That's great. And then the last one I need to get is the March data. So while that's highlighted, I'm going to replace it with the March. Oh, it's already highlighted. Perfect.
Yes, sometimes it does that for you.
Okay, and that's right. So I'll leave that alone and then click on Add. So now I have February, January, February, and March.
Right.
Okay.
Now, one other thing you might want to do is create a link to the source data. So, for example, if you were to find out that David Roberts' numbers were wrong in February and you changed them on the February sheet, then the summary sheet's going to reflect that change. It'll automatically update.
Definitely want that. I wouldn't have to want to go hunt for how that's linked.
So let's click OK, and there you have it. Now, one of the neat things about this is it's using that subtotal grouping feature that we saw earlier. Notice to the left you have the little plus signs that tell you something has been collapsed. So if I wanted to look at individual sales per person to tell me what is adding up the information, I can do that.
That's great, so you can see your source data as well as your totals there. Or if I choose just to see what's going on for the quarter, I can collapse that and just see the quarter information.
That's correct.
That's a great tool.